how easy, difficult, possible, not possible, if possible, how do you make it happen on the ground? An entire organization is working in a certain way. It's a huge system, multiple people, different belief system, a certain underlying belief system which is making them operate and show up at work in a certain way day to day. It's almost probably a part of the subconscious now without them realizing. And now suddenly you say there's a new way of working and we need everybody to flower into something completely different. How does one go about making this happen?
Yeah, quite interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Many times people say something needs to be done about the culture of the organization. In a lot of companies where I have worked, we have talked about it. We have probably made an attempt also. But what I feel is that can you change DNA of a person? Can you change soul of a body? Not easy.
Not easy.
Not easy. If somebody says impossible, there also I think no, it's not impossible. But you have to do a complete metamorphosis of yourself. And when somebody says I have to change the culture of the organization, I simply ask, change begins with you.
Yes.
Are you willing to change? Whether you are the managing director of the company, you are the CEO of the company.
Famously Mahatma Gandhi said, "Be the change that you want to see in the world."
Absolutely. So, who has defined the culture? Only you have defined the culture. It is not about just the organization, but even families and societies and communities.
It's a collective behavior.
It's a collective behavior. So if you are willing to change, and I want to see that change in myself, change can happen. Surely it can happen. Now, for example, the organizations which get taken over, acquisition happens, the ownership changes, and a new kind of culture comes in the organization. And that's the right time to relook at the culture. And there are many, many examples where a new wave of thinking, fresh wave of thinking has come. When a generation changes in the organization, so the son takes over from the father, let's say, or the next generation comes, he starts thinking differently, the change happens.
Yeah.
But as I say, that uh, the, the most important thing is that am I going to be the first example of driving the change? And then, yeah, processes will change. Your set of behaviors will change. It will become better. But, that apex body of an organization, the promoters of any organization, chief executives of the organization, if they really mean to change, first of all, one also has to examine why the change is needed.
Why the change is needed? Yes.
What has gone wrong?
Yes.
Have I done some kind of, uh, some kind of study? Have I done some kind of self-evaluation that this is something which has not gone well with the organization? And why it has not gone well with the organization?
And going back to your early analogy of the cycle and the bus,
and bus.
how the bus holding the cycle from going forward.
So once somebody is willing to put his time, effort, money, energy into analyzing, introspecting, yes, it can. It can.
But the change will need to start.
Change will need to start from there.